here we are, 2 weeks into quarantine, 2 weeks into not working. I got a job. I'm to start training tomorrow. This is just temporary until the world goes back to normal, or maybe not go back to normal. But I'm super excited that I got a job. And it won't be much, but at least it'll pay all my little bills. And then I can keep my car and my cell phone and my insurance, and we'll worry about rent later. Yesterday I talked about how to stay positive and doing meditations and self-affirmations. I would like to continue to encourage everyone to do that, but today to add a little bit of emotional freedom technique. Emotional freedom technique, EFT. Being an energy worker, this is something that you can do on your clients, but this is something that you can practice on yourself while we're in self-quarantine or quarantine now, whatever you want to call it. We are all dealing with some anxiety, we're all dealing with some depression, we're all dealing with some stress, and this is what I'm going to show you is something that will help bring it down a little bit for yourself and family members if you'd like to practice with them. So each one of us is made up of energy. Our whole body is energy. Every cell is energy. We have these things that run through our body called meridians. The meridians are the highway that goes through our body for all of our feelings and emotions and energy to flow through. This is the track that the emotions go through that run through our body. This is the track that makes the energy flow. This is the track that causes all the emotions to go through our body. This is what we're going to focus on, the emotional freedom technique, which will pinpoint on our meridians just like an acupuncturist does with needles, but we're going to use our fingers instead. So let's practice the mimicking technique of an acupuncturist with our fingers. We're going to use 4 fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, fist, if needed. So the first step we're going to do is we are going to self-diagnose or self-analyze. We're going to take anxiety today or stress, or because that's basically what most of us are going through right now. So you're going to kind of go from 0 to 10 and evaluate where your stress level is. Let's just say today's stress level is at a 7. So we're going to tell ourselves, okay, today my stress level is at a 7 and I need to bring it down to about a 4 and acknowledge. So now that we've evaluated what number our stress level is, we'll say mine's at a 7. Now we're going to repeat this to ourselves. I know that I have stress and anxiety today. I know that I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Confirm. You say it. Okay, I know that was sounding really negative, but we're going to do the negative part first. We're going to tap into our meridian points that we're going to focus, and we're going to say that. We're going to repeat it, all 9 points, 3 times around, tapping 6 times on each point. So that's 3 times around, 6 taps, 9 points. 3 times around, 6 taps, 9 points. Okay? So, here we go. Now I'm going to show you where we're going to tap. I like to start on the left side, or I actually do the left side because that is the connection to the heart. The first point we're going to do is called the karate chop point. Karate chop point, 4 fingers, left hand, right here, tap 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you're tapping, you're going to say, I know I have stress and anxiety today. Point 1. Okay, point 2, top of the head. 2 fingers, or 3, depends. On the top of the head, just like that, 6. I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Just like that. Point 3, between the start of the brow and the arch of the brow. This is third point, 2 fingers. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Stress and anxiety today. Point 4. 1 finger or 2 fingers. I'm going to use it right here on the side of the eye. If you're a girl, it's usually where your cat eye goes, but it's going to be right here. I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Point 5. It's going to be right here. If you know where your iris and your pupil are, go right underneath your pupil, and it's right here. Use 1 finger. I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Point 6. Right here in your nose, above your lip. Do that right there. You can do 2, you can do 1. There are 3 little points there. You're gonna tap. I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. Point 7. The little indentation between your chin and your bottom lip. You can place your finger right there. Normally your intention is to push down, and that's what we're gonna do. But this tap is more of a down treatment. So it's, I know I have stress and anxiety today. Let's see if you can see that better. I know I have stress and anxiety today. That's point 7. Point 8 is going to be right here beneath our collar indentation. Go down about 3 fingers. It's going to be this point right here. Here, if you're a bigger person, you can use fist. You can use 3 fingers. You can use 2 fingers. I'm going to use 2 fingers, and I'm going to say, I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. And the very last point is going to be, if you're a girl, right where your bra strap starts, the top of your bra strap. It'll feel a little tender. If you're a guy, you don't wear a bra, sorry about that, you will feel the little tender part. And it's right here between, I'm gonna say probably the second rib and the underarm. Right here. And you're gonna tap. I'm gonna use 2 fingers, you can use 4, 3. I know I have stress and anxiety today. I know I have stress and anxiety today. So now that we have done all 9 points in the negative, we're going to do all 9 points in the positive, and you're going to repeat this affirmation. Even though I know I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I am deeply loved. Even though I am stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I am deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I am deeply loved. Here we go. We're going to do it all in one flow. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm extremely stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself. I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply loved. Even though I'm stressed and anxious, I accept myself and I'm deeply